The legacy of Billy Martin is a complex tapestry woven from the threads of baseball brilliance, raw emotion, and the sometimes turbulent relationship with the New York Yankees. Martin's journey with the Bronx Bombers was marked by highs that soared to unimaginable heights and lows that plummeted to scandalous depths. His impact on the team and the game transcended wins and losses, leaving an indelible mark on baseball history. In the early 1950s, Yankee Stadium echoed with the cheers of adoring fans as Billy Martin emerged as a spark plug for the team. The scrappy second baseman possessed a combination of grit and skill that captivated New York. Standing just 5 feet, 9 inches tall, Martin compensated for his lack of stature with an indomitable spirit. He charged through every play, diving for every ball and sliding into bases with reckless abandon. For a city that reveled in larger-than-life heroes, Martin became a beacon of relatable determination. In a time when baseball was America's pastime, Martin's emergence coincided with the nation's post-war optimism. He personified the can-do spirit of a country eager to reclaim its place on the world stage. His bravery on the field resonated deeply with fans who saw in him a reflection of their own aspirations. But it was in the face of adversity that Martin truly shone. The 1952 World Series against the Brooklyn Dodgers was a nail-biting affair. In the 7th and deciding game, the Yankees found themselves on the brink of disaster. With runners on base, Jackie Robinson lofted a pop fly that looked destined to drop safely between infielders. But Martin charged in with a determination that belied his slight frame and made a sprawling catch that shifted the momentum in favor of the Yankees. The crowd erupted, sensing that they were witnessing something extraordinary. This wasn't merely a skilled defensive play, it was a testament to Martin's unwavering resolve. From that moment, he became a folk hero, a symbol of New York's tenacity. Martin's impact extended beyond his defensive prowess. At the plate, he tormented opposing pitchers, compiling a remarkable 12 RBIs during the 1953 World Series against the Dodgers. His performance earned him the prestigious MVP award. He wasn't just a player. He was a force. Every hit seemed to send a jolt of electricity through the stadium, electrifying the crowd and demoralizing the opposition. Martin's relationship with the Yankees, however, was far from smooth sailing. His fiery personality often landed him in hot water. In 1957, following a night of celebration at the Copacabana nightclub, Martin became involved in a brawl. While the details remain hazy, he was branded as the instigator, and the Yankees, wary of his volatile nature, traded him away. It was a pivotal moment that shattered the image of the untouchable Yankee hero. Overnight, Martin went from beloved player to expendable commodity. For fans, it was a wake-up call. A realization that even the greatest stars could stumble. Martin's unceremonious departure left a void in the hearts of supporters who had grown accustomed to his dynamic presence. The team's decision to part ways with him highlighted the ruthlessness of professional sports, where loyalty is often sacrificed at the altar of expediency. Despite the setback, Martin's spirit remained unbroken. He went on to manage several teams, including the Minnesota Twins, Detroit Tigers, Texas Rangers, and once again, the New York Yankees. Each stop was marked by flashes of brilliance and bouts of controversy. With the Twins in 1969, he guided them to the postseason, showcasing his tactical acumen. However, his confrontational style soon led to clashes with management, resulting in his dismissal. The roller coaster ride continued with the Yankees, where Martin experienced both triumph and turmoil. In 1977, he steered the team to the World Series, ending their championship drought. Yet his battles with George Steinbrenner, the Yankees' tempestuous owner, overshadowed even this monumental achievement. Steinbrenner, known for his volatile temper and high expectations, became a foil for Martin's own combativeness. Their relationship was a powder keg waiting to explode, and it did repeatedly. Fistfights, tirades, and suspensions became commonplace. For fans, it was a soap opera, complete with shocking twists and turns. Each public spat between Martin and Steinbrenner, or Martin and a player, added another chapter to the saga of the tumultuous Yankee dynasty. The constant upheaval left a sense of instability in its wake, making Yankee Stadium feel less like a house of champions and more like a battleground. Nowhere was Martin's brilliance and eccentricity more evident than in his famous 1976 confrontation with umpire Larry Barnett. The incident, which occurred during a game against the California Angels, became a defining moment in baseball lore. Tensions were high, as Martin argued vehemently with Barnett over a controversial call. As Barnett approached the plate to make his next call, Martin famously yelled, "Hey, Blue! You're looking at 3 strikes?" The crowd roared with laughter, and Barnett, taken aback by the audacity of the comment, ejected Martin from the game. As the years passed, Martin's personal demons grew harder to ignore. Alcoholism took hold, leading to erratic behavior and strained relationships. His on-again, off-again relationship with the Yankees became increasingly turbulent. In 1988, following another highly publicized fight with Steinbrenner, Martin's contract was terminated. It was the end of an era, the final curtain call for a man whose legend had long outgrown his playing days. In the twilight of his career, Martin returned to the Oakland Athletics, where he developed a new style of fast-paced baseball known as This innovative approach emphasized aggressive base running, daring steals, and unconventional tactics that challenged the norms of the game. Under his guidance, the A's became known for their exciting brand of baseball that left fans on the edge of their seats. However, this period was also marred by controversy, as critics pointed out that Martin's intense focus on speed and aggression was taking a heavy toll on his players' health, particularly their pitching staffs. On December 1989, tragedy struck. Martin's life ended in a single-vehicle crash in upstate New York. The circumstances surrounding the accident were unclear, but the outpouring of grief from fans and fellow athletes alike underscored his profound impact on the sport. The news of his passing sent shockwaves through the baseball world and beyond, leaving fans and friends to grapple with the loss of a man who had been both larger than life and deeply human. After his death, the Yankees retired his No. 1 jersey, a rare honor reserved for those who have transcended the game. The ceremony was a poignant farewell to a man who had personified the team's spirit in the 1950s. It was a recognition of his enduring legacy as a player, manager, and cultural icon. Martin's career spanned a pivotal era in baseball history, a time when the sport was evolving from a beloved pastime into a big business. He witnessed firsthand the changing dynamics of the game, from the integration of teams to the growing influence of media and money. Through it all, he remained a constant, a fiery embodiment of the game's timeless values. Remembering Billy Martin is remembering passion, the kind that ignites a room, challenges conventions, and stirs emotions that run deeper than the game itself. He was a reminder that behind the statistics and trophies lies a human story, a story of triumph and struggle, brilliance and fragility. Billy Martin's journey from rookie sensation to controversial icon left an indelible mark on the hearts and minds of baseball enthusiasts. Whether celebrated as a champion or criticized for his flaws, he remained a compelling figure who refused to conform to expectations. So as we raise our voices in the stands or reminisce about moments that echoed through the ages, let us remember not just the triumphs, but the complexities that made him who he was. For in the end, it is the imperfections, the fiery spirit, and the relentless passion that make Billy Martin's legacy a timeless treasure in the annals of baseball history.